In today's video, we're going to be talking about the DJI RC. This controller has a lot of features, a ton of features. And for the price point, you really can't find or match or beat what this controller has to offer. This video is more aligned for the people who own this controller or thinking about buying this controller, but are also thinking about doing some type of professional work with drones. Let's make that quite clear. So what is it about this controller that I want to caution you on or just bring awareness to if you're going to start your own drone business or you're going to be doing little drone side jobs out there in the field? Well, this controller is missing one huge component. It does not have the capability in any which way, shape, or form to mirror its image on the screen. And if you're flying for clients, clients want to see what's on your screen. And this screen is small, it's compact, it's great for the person who's flying, but you don't want your client peering over your shoulder to see what you're framing up, especially if your client is the one that's framing and envisioning the entire shoot. Like, that's their primary responsibility and not yours. Your job is basically to take instructions, hit record or snap the photos, and their job is to make sure that they get what they want in terms of the photos being framed properly or the video being flown in the manner that it should be to get the message or the image that they're trying to get out of that camera. So with YouTube, not a big deal. You're like the one in charge. So if you're thinking about making your own YouTube videos, becoming a YouTuber, this is fine. This will work. You can screen record and do your own tutorials and stuff like that. Even if you're thinking about doing stock footage, you could go out, fly by yourself, gather your stock footage, and upload it to the clouds and these different platforms. No problem. But that's about it. That's as far as you go. If you're going to do any type of jobs, construction, photography, videography, city jobs where you're taking photos and videos of streets, production work where you're on a set and there's somebody who needs to see the shot as it plays out in real time, this has no ability to project itself to anyone else or to a second screen. It's just limited in that respect. Now, you may think, oh, that's a bad thing or that's a deal breaker. Not really. When you look at the price for this controller at $300 and everything else that comes with this controller, you can't beat this. But that one feature that's not in it, whether it's a physical HDMI connection out or the ability to stream or cast out, that's missing on this controller, or the ability to plug a USB-C out and get an external image. When you stop and think about that feature being missed, it's huge. Now, I really like what DJI did with this controller by just leaving that one main feature out and giving us kind of everything else in this package at this price makes it very appealing, and it's one of the reasons I still own it. But that feature being left out is going to hurt your drone business. So if you're just a hobbyist, yeah, you can click off of this video or probably not even watch this video if you have no intentions of doing any kind of professional work with your drone. But if you are, and you're thinking, hey, maybe I can be a hobbyist and still do a little bit of professional work, well, then you might want to take a look at these solutions that I'm going to offer you. So I'm not saying don't buy this. I'm saying along with this, you will need a stock controller, because the stock controller can mirror out, and I will show you how to do that in a little bit. If you don't want to get the stock controller and you do have a bigger budget to spend and you do have big jobs that can pay for a decent budget, then obviously you go with something like this, which is the DJI RC Pro. This has an HDMI port at the bottom, so you just plug an HDMI cable in here and you plug it into something like this, which is a monitor. This is a 2000 nits, so this is great for outdoors. Give this to your client. And this also has an HDMI in at the side, so you plug your HDMI in there into the monitor and you plug it into the bottom of your RC Pro and you're good to go. Or if you own one of these, this is the Triple Tech 8 Pro tablet. This is also 1000 nits, so it's very bright. It's also a rugged tablet, so you can give this to your clients, and even if they drop it, chances are it's not going to break. It's pretty rugged and strong. It's 1,000 nits, so it's very bright. They will see if you're doing outdoor shoots. And then you can mirror this controller to this tablet or any other tablet that you want wirelessly, just using an app and something like this, which is what I use in the field. It's called the DJI RavenEye. It's only 100 and something bucks. And guys, look, I'm going to leave links to everything that we're talking about here in the description section below. So just click the drop down menu in the description and I'll have links to every piece of item that I'm discussing with you here. So don't worry about that now. Just watch the video, see which one is a better solution for you, and then you can go in the description section and check out the prices. So this can hook up here. That's why I have this big screw at the bottom here, and I don't need a big screw at the bottom here. I hook this on here when I'm out in the field. I'll probably turn it to the back or something, or align it like this right under me and hook it up to the controller. And this plugs into the HDMI port. And what this will give me is a wireless feed out. All I need to do is download the app on my Android tablet, which is the TripleTech 8 Pro, or any tablet that has applications, Apple and Android tablets, and then I can get that image that's on the screen here onto this or any tablet. So that's a great wireless solution in case you don't want your clients to be right next to you, or they walk away by mistake and pull the wire out and stuff like that. You can get wired and wireless solution from a setup like this. But this tablet's probably like anywhere between $600 to $800 depending on when and where you can find it. So this is not cheap. This controller is like 1,200 bucks, $11.99. This RavenEye is probably close to 150, 200 bucks. So you're looking at a lot of money there as an initial investment for your drone business or your drone gigs. So stick around. I've got a more affordable solution that I want to show you. But this is why DJI makes the RC Pro. This is also why they charge so much for this, because the screen is a little brighter. It has a little bit more button custom configurations on it. It has a faster processor in it, and it has that HDMI output for jobs and gigs that you want to do with your drone. And this controller as well is compatible with all the drones that this is compatible with as well. So at least any professional drone like the Mini 3 Pro or the Mavic 3 Classic or the original Mavic 3 or the Air 2S. So this is a viable solution, but a bit pricey. Now, more along the affordable lines and versatile lines is getting something like this, which we talked about earlier. This is the FeelWorld 2000 nits monitor. It's under it's just like 200 and something bucks for this monitor. And then I purchased this. This battery is pretty cool because it clips in the back here and it powers the monitor, but it also has a USB output at the back here. You probably can't see it, but this USB output, let me click the battery in and show you. So now the battery's in, it will power the monitor, and you can always swap the batteries if your monitor is being used by your clients, and they can hold it on this little tripod base that I have. You can rest it down or grab the handle, give this to your clients so they can hold this and wirelessly observe what you're filming. And you will need this gadget. I will also link this in the description section below. You just pull it, carries a little separation piece over here. And one end is HDMI, so the HDMI will plug into the monitor here, and the other end needs power. This unit needs power to work, and this battery that I was telling you about, I'll leave links in the description section, has a USB power out. So what this will allow you to do when you power up the battery, and which sends power here and sends power to the monitor, and still remains very portable and wireless to give to your client. And you can get your stock controller. I don't have the DJI stock controller like what you see on your screen now because, well, I already have the RC Pro and I had a few of them laying around, but I don't know what happened to it. but I just don't need it. But if you don't have an RC Pro, you can use your stock DJI controller as well as your Autel controller. This will work with your Autel as well. It will also work with your Skydio. I've used this with my Skydio controller. Any stock controller that pretty much hooks up to a tablet or phone can stream and do this job. So let's try it out with the Autel, as I have the Autel stock controller over here. I've got a regular feed, just like I'm flying my drone. I'm hooked up to the drone. I can move the gimbal up and down. Yep. But it's as simple as that. Now, the trick is turn the monitor on. Great. I've got my Microsoft display adapter plugged into the HDMI here and getting power from the same battery as the monitor. Yes, this is a special battery. Links will be for everything in the description section below. And it's as simple as going to your phone. I'm not sure about the iPhones, but the Android phones and tablets, Android tablets, yeah, like the Triple Tech and my Android phone over here. You just go to screen share is basically what you're looking for in your settings, or screencast, and turn that on. It's going to search for the wireless display. As you can see, it says connecting right here, and then boom, I have my phone. Go back to my Autel app, boom. And there you go. You have a full display on your secondary screen of the entire application. See that? Whoa. I want to show off my legs. Give this to your client so they can see. They can stand up. They have a nice big screen. They can see everything on the screen that's going on. And you can fly your drone in peace without having to be attached by a cord or anything like that, and do your job as well. And both of you guys will be happy. This will make your setup look very professional. Now, it's not the end of the world or bad news if you already own this. All you need to do is pick up the original stock controller that the Mini 3, the Mavic 3 Classic, or the Air 2S or whatever works with. Like what you see on your screen here, you can find them used on eBay for like 60 bucks. You don't have to pay full retail value for it. It's just a controller. You can get one of those in addition to this. So just in case you get jobs. And this stuff here I picked up at B&H, the adapter, the battery, and the Microsoft connector over here. I got this all at B&H. It was considerably about a third the price of just picking this up, which is the DJI RC Pro. And the beauty with this setup over here is that it will work with any drone, like your Autels, which you see right now. It'll work with the Skydio. Basically any stock controller that hooks up to your phone or hooks up to your tablet will be able to cast this image for you. So it's that simple. It's a simple solution. Is it cheap? No, the whole thing will run you about 400 and something bucks. But it's a good investment for someone who's thinking about doing business with their drones. It's just one of those pieces of equipment that you should have. So there you go. It's not that this is bad and the end of the world. You can still have it, travel with it, make YouTube videos with it, do stock footage with it. But when you do decide to have clients and your clients need to have a visual of what you're doing, this is a setup that you can get just by getting yourself a stock controller if you don't want to spend the money for the DJI RC Pro. And you can still keep this and fly this every day. So I hope this video was helpful. I sure hope it brought some insight into helping you get started with the right equipment in the drone business field. So obviously you need a 107, so make sure you have that. Your trust license is just not good enough. So maybe get your 107 first, then get yourself this additional piece of equipment, whether you're flying the Mini 3, whether you're flying the Air 2S, the Mavic 3, the Mavic 3 Classic, whatever drone you have. Pretty much these days shoots 4K 60, it shoots 10-bit color, and all the features that clients need, from the small clients all the way up to the medium-sized clients. So don't worry about what drone you have. Just get yourself the right equipment so you can service your clients properly and work with the equipment that you have access to, if that makes sense. All right, with that being said, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notified when I release new videos. I also have a video on color grading for the Mini 3, the Mavic 3, the Air 2S, and all of these professional drones. So if you're thinking about learning how to color in 10-bit because you have those type of clients that you're going after, check this video up out here. If you have any questions about these equipment or what I'm doing here and you need more specifics that the description section just doesn't offer you, like hooking it up for the first time and you need help or anything like that, just reach out to me on Patreon. Become a patron. It's only $1 a month and you have full access to me in case you have any questions or concerns. I can help you through this process as you get started in your drone business. With that being said, I will catch you guys, well, whenever I can.